In Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hawkeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Typically, you don't think of an offense built around its tight end, but they got no production from there last week. They'll need that to improve in this one, David.
Yeah, he's a chain mover. He's a red zone threat. That big old body, man, he's a matchup problem. So they definitely need to find a way to make sure that they're feeding the big fella, that they're using him in different ways. And listen, balance on offense is good. Still use the receivers. But, Jesse, they can't forget about that dude.
No, and I don't think you have to all of a sudden panic and all of a sudden reinvent your playbook offensively. You just got to execute better, and you got to give him more opportunities. I think that was one of the biggest problems their last game out. They just didn't throw it his way enough. That has to change today. He should be targeted really early in this game.
Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. It makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
The Hawkeyes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Right on the money. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Nice move there. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
My job as offensive coordinator is to find my guys, find my playmakers, find my guys that can win one-on-one when they get an opportunity, and then I can get him the ball and they can make something happen. He's one of those guys, and that's why I'm going to continue to force feed him.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here's the handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the running game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Here comes the heat. Gets it out quickly. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. It's complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So first down here as they go back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. Dividing Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. USC has the lead right now, but kind of fittingly, the men of Troy have been in a battle today and just haven't been able to pull away. They are up by 7 over SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the right. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. He leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They put points on the board on a couple of drives, but now they like to stick one in the end zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. The sure hands, it's Murphy. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Finds his man. It's Glass. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Inside a minute to play and a half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And as the clock is winding down here in the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal team. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign.
He'll return it. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the 1st time tonight. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And they finally get their first sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times are you affecting the quarterback? Last week, they got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play better defense.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the back. There he goes.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to the ground with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Throwing right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Coffee. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in.
Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. Set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Illinois offense returns to the field, and points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Fisher. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd down coming up after that completion. From the gun. Wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Running back searching for a hole.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys to get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Past the first down marker and still running. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. That's reeled in. It's Fisher. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Going to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
To the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. This time they'll go to the running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or... Listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to...
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Set, ready. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Might as well stick with him. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high, guys, to see if they can hold on to this lead. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fisher. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He was searching for that first down marker, but he'll come up short. They stop him at the 22. It'll be fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. He takes the knee, and it took a while, but they are finally into the win column.